Hey all, it's Carrington. So we're going to learn how to drop this strapless tube with side darts. So let's get started. Right now I'm just going to mark out my basic bodies, but I'm sure you know how to do it by now, but I'm going to take it extreme. For the shoulder to my breast point is 10, on the bust 13, and the waistline is 16. So I'm just going to mark it right now and then merge all points together using my straight ruler. So for my shoulder is 8, I'm going to mark 8 there. Then for the neck, width is 4, depth is 3. I'm going to connect the point together. So I'm just going to name the line. We have my bust point line. We have under bust line, and then the waistline. So for the bust point line, I'm going to go up by 2 inches, connect the line there, and I'm going to name that my chest line. So for my shoulder there, I'm just going to draw a line downward. Just so you know, my armhole measurement is 8. Then I went down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope, and I connect it to my neck and depth. I divide the armhole into 2, went in by half an inch. I also placed my bust measurement for my waistline there, which is 9.5, and I connect the points together. So for my nipple to nipple is 8 divided by 2, which is 4. I'm going to mark that on my bust line. I did the same thing for my under bust waistline as well as my chest line. So I'm going to merge all points together. I divide the shoulder into 2. The shoulder is 4, divided by 2 is 2, and I connect the line to the chest line there. So for the waistline there to my under bust, or probably from the under bust line to my waistline, I marked 1 for this part. Then for the other part, I marked half. Then I made the 2 points together with my straight ruler. So for my under bust line, I'm going to measure to the bust line using my curve rule. I did the same thing for the other part. So for the center chest line there, I went up by 1 inch. And I took half inch for both sides, and I'll measure to the bust point with my curve rule. So from that point there, I measure to the part leading to the armhole. Here you go. So for the underside, I went down by 1 inch. Depending on what you want, you can go as much as 2 inches or so. But for the purpose of this video, I went down by 1 inch. And I connected to that point up there. So the next thing to do is just put my measurement. I also replaced the one I took for the dart. I did the same thing for the waistline there. And I'll match the point together. So the up part will serve as my yoke. That means if you want to use that. So for my bust line, I went down by 1.5 inch because I want to put the side darts there, and I connect it to the bust point line. So I'm just going to cross the part that I won't be needing, the part I'm going to take off. Here you go. And I'm going to cut right now. So just watch what I'm going to do. So I use the bottom part to lap the up part there. Then we're just going to cut now. There you go. So for the edge there is not straight, so I'm going to attach another paper underneath, and I'll hold it together with my tape. I'm going to use the ruler and draw a straight line downwards. Here you go, very easy. And I'm going to cut. So I'll do the same thing for the other side. I'm going to put everything side by side for you all to see. So here you have it. That's for the front part. So we have our side front and our center front. So for the back part, I'm going to be using this big paper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the edge there, the side measurement. That's what I'm going to use for the back part. So I'm going to measure it. Whatever I have there, I'm going to use it as the length for the back part. So I'm going to take 2 inches from this part, and that will be for my zipper. So the up part will be for my chest line there, then the down part will be the waistline. So I'm going to put my chest line measurement, which is 9.5, and for the waistline down there is 8. So I'm just going to match the point together. So the next thing to do is to look for my dart, and I'm going to be using 4 inch for the dart. I mark 4 inch at the top there as well as 4 inch at the bottom part there, and I'm going to match the both points together. So from the top there, I went down by 1/2 inch, and then for the bottom part there, I went out and in by 1/2 inch. Then I connected to the top point there. Yeah, and I'm going to replace the dart I took from the bottom part. And I match it to the chest point up there. And then we are done. Very easy. So here you go. I'm going to put everything side by side for you all to see how it looks like. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you have any question, just drop it down below at the comment section. For now, it's bye.